Hey guys, welcome to Belly Strong Fit Club, and today I have a dumbbell workout for you. I've got 2 sets of dumbbells, a heavier set and a slightly lighter one. I'll see how I go with each exercise, but I'm really going to focus on kind of tips for alignment and form with all of these exercises. We've got 3 exercises per kind of set. We'll go through those 3 exercises and then switch to the next 3 exercises. But first, I would like to warm things up with a few kind of wide leg hip sways and then thread the arms up. We want to be feeling a stretch through the inner thighs here. 4, 3, 2, 1, into a wide squat here and just swaying side to side. Once again, just opening up those hips. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand back up. I need that heel to buttock and then kick across. Other side, heel to buttock, kick across towards that toe. So we should be feeling a bit of a quad stretch and then hamstring and a neural stretch as that leg comes forward. Kick, back and forward. 3, 2, 1. Wide legs again. We're going to inhale up and then exhale, fold forwards, lengthening through the hamstrings and roll back up, up, and then fold, down, and up. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. 1 more, up, and fold. We're going to go into a crescent lunge here. Step back with one leg, reach one arm up and over. We're opening up through hip flexor on one side here. Back and reach for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Right, we'll continue to warm up a little bit as we get into our weights. So I'm going for a heavier set first. We have some single arm thrusts to start with. So that dumbbell is on the shoulder and you are using your legs to drive it up and bring it down. Relatively quick with this. Up and down, catch, up and up. Can we go for 10, 9. Lock that elbow at the top. Try not to let the shoulder come up by the ear. Breathe, exhale on the up. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other side. Dumbbell on the shoulder, down and up. So I'm not lifting my arm with my arm. I'm using my legs to drive the dumbbell up and then just locking my elbow at the end to keep it up there. And control that descent on the way down. Up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back down. We have a double arm thrust. We've done singles, same thing, double, 2 arms, down and up. Powering up with the legs. As you go up, abs stay engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. All right, we are going into some bicep curl lunges. That was the first 3 exercises, by the way. We are going to step back, lunge, curl, and then return. Step back, curl. As you step back, try not to let the lower back arch too much. Keep those abs engaged. So we're probably going for about 10 to 20 reps per exercise, depending on the exercise. I'll just kind of guide you through. All you need to do is follow me. Back, curl, lunge, curl. For 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. We're going for some more overhead pressing, but we are from the floor here. You're coming down, squat, and then press. Come down. As I sit back into that squat, my spine is neutral. I'm not sticking my butt out. I am keeping my abs engaged here as I sit back into those glutes. Let the legs bring it up. Let the arms finish it off. Forgive all the breathing. 3, 2, 1, and come down. You'll only need 1 dumbbell for this one. You're coming into a lunge, but you're slightly forwards. I'm not upright here. I'm hinged forward to open the standing glute a little bit more. I think the weights left a mark on my clothes, which is frustrating, but slightly hinged forward, down into a lunge, pulsing here. My weight is going through my heel. I'm not down to the floor here. I'm lifted up through the chest, pulsing. Only for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other side. So that hinge forwards is really going to get glutes instead of quads. So you could try it. Do an upright pulse. If you tip forward from the hips, you should immediately feel it hit that glute a little bit more, but not overarching, sticking butt out. We want to keep this ab engagement here. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. All right, let us try some deadlifts and some lateral raises. Feet hip distance-ish apart. You're going to be hinging forwards, sitting the hips back into a bit of a deadlift, come up, and lateral raise. Sit down, come up, raise. As I bend forwards, I'm not rounding. As I go forwards, keep the chest up. I'm also not just bending forward with my hamstrings or lengthening from hams. I want the hips to sit back a little bit. Hinge, up, open. This is hamstrings, but it is also glutes. As we come down, we want to think about sit bones spreading apart. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 1 dumbbell. We are in a single leg deadlift position, hinging forwards. Make sure both hips are pointing down. We're not rotating and turning out. You are in that deadlift, holding this position, and you're just tapping that back leg down and up. Nothing else is moving. If you're feeling it pinch in the lower back or the front of your hip, you are probably too arched. So gather a little bit more through those lower abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Whew, let us switch over. One leg forwards, toes pointing forwards. Hinge over, sit back, open through the glutes here. Everything in a nice straight line. Then we lift that back leg, tap and up, down and up, not twisting out through the hips. Keep the hips facing the mat. Even your toes are spread. You're not clenching through the toes or clawing. We want those toes spread out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Moving on. So we're cycling through these pretty quickly. Make sure that workout doesn't get boring at all. Goblet squat, holding that single dumbbell in front of you. And I want you squatting down and up. So with that squat, I am not rounding and tucking into that squat. I'm not arching into that squat. We are keeping equal length through the front and the back of the torso and opening up through glutes to sit back, power up through those legs, down and up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to hold and pulse here. Pulse, pulse in that goblet squat. Abs working, switched on, shoulders not hunching up by the ears. Toes spread. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Right. We need to go back to that other dumbbell. And I want you to go into a sumo squat. We're going to alternately press up from here. So nice wide legs, sumo squat, one arm press, down, other arm. As that arm comes up, keep the ribs down. Try not to let the belly come out. Down, squat, reach. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. We're moving down onto the mat. Going to work abs a little bit here. Let's see. Let's try with the bigger dumbbells. I might need to switch over, but we're going to start with some bear drags, hands on the weights. You are not arched through the lower back. You are not rounded. You are somewhere in the middle. Often your middle is a little bit more rounded than you think it is. So some people will think that is their neutral. You need a little bit more gathering through the abs here. We are coming up into a bear. Take it back. Take it forward, down, repeat. Take it back, take it forward, down. And as much as we can, although there will be a little bit of a shift, we're trying to minimize the amount of shift from side to side. Try not to dip into those shoulder blades. Keep the space between the shoulder blades open. Up. 4, 3, 2, If you feel it in the lower back, you are using your lower back muscles. We need more abs. Right, and down into some press ups here onto those dumbbells. So come up nice and long, and we want to come down and up, down and up. Look down at your belly. Make sure you're not getting any pointing out or coning or doming where the whole belly kind of rounds and protrudes forwards. We want to keep everything flat. You could do this on your knees. Down and up. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming together. Let us do some side planks here, and I might need to switch out for one of these. You're into a side plank here, legs staggered, flattening, lifting from here, not arching the back, tuck under, press, come down, switch sides, press, come down, switch sides. Technically, you could do this with one dumbbell, that's fine. Try not to let those hips come up into the air too much, keep them down. Switch, press, slowly come down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Okay, let us work on some glutes. You'll need one of your smaller weights here. You could do this without weights if you really wanted to, but you're coming into a high side kneeling position and you're holding the weight on your thigh here. Your top knee is going to bend. You're not dipping into that bottom shoulder. Push out, and you're opening that leg up and bringing it down, basically into a clamshell type movement here. I'm not getting any pointing, doming, pooching through the belly. Up and down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out here. 90-degree position, pulse. We are really working these side hip muscles, side glute muscles. Pulse and breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Bring the weight down. Press it up. Down and up. Slight rotation of the torso. We're getting some obliques in there. Press it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch over to the other side, the exact same sequence. Down on one hand, weight by your side. We're in a straight line from that ankle through to that head, top leg bent, clamshell it up, open, and then drop. And keep breathing. We're never holding the breath here. Open, slow that lower down. Try not to let the weight pull you back. You control the descent of that weight for 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. Pulse. Keep the foot relaxed. You're not flexing that foot using the shin muscles to cheat. It is pure side hips here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg up, down, and press with that weight. Push up, lengthen through to that top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. We are shifting into a sitting position here. So whereas we used our legs to help us lift that weight in the beginning, now we are taking the legs out of the equation, only using those arms. Long sitting here, if your hamstrings are a bit tight, bend those knees a little bit. Double arm press, up and down. Sitting up tall here, not leaning backwards. Press lower, controlling the descent. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on to one dumbbell, and you're going to roll down. All the way down, you are curling that spine and laying your spine down from the bottom of the spine to the top, one vertebra at a time, and coming up. We are doing it slowly, because if we're flopping down, the muscles are not working to do that. It is a slow, smooth, sequential lower. Abs bring you back up. Roll down and up, belly flat, not pointy or rounded. 3, 2, 1, and then come up. We have some punches. Come down into a half roll down position here. Tuck under, round through the spine, weights on the shoulders, up and up. Punch or press up. We are keeping that lower spine rounded, pelvis tucked under here. Punch and punch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. So we don't have exhaustive reps with these exercises, which means you could go a bit heavier if you do this again. Maybe step the weight up a little bit here. Both weights in your hands. We want to make sure the ribs are down, the belly is flat, your glutes are relaxed. As you bring the legs up, we have a dead bug. One weight drops, opposite leg, and come up. As the leg drops, the lower back does not arch, the ribs and the belly do not pop out. Even if you are here today, keeping knees slightly bent and a tiny drop. Next time, you could drop a little bit lower. Slow down, slow up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop one weight, and I might switch to a heavier one here. I'm going to come back up into this tabletop position here. It is a curl, leg drop. Exhale up, curl, and leg drop. It is not your neck lifting your neck, it is your upper abs. You could even keep the knees bent as you drop. We don't want that lower back lifting further off of the mat or the belly pooching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the weight up there. We have a leg switch. One leg down, switch other leg down. Same key points, lower back, not arching or lifting further off of the mat. You can make this harder by coming up into a curl and switching. Switch, switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Bridging. Let us load those glutes. I want you to place one weight on the hip. I'll have to do this for today. You are coming up into a single leg bridge, down and up. So we're going through a series of 3 on each side. Push through the heel, glutes lifting you up, but not letting go of this ab brace at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up there. Pulse up and down through that hip. Breathe. Toes spread, not clawing or clenching. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite leg. Tap down and up. Keep this bridge. Down and up. Lift through those hips. Try not to let go of that drop, or try not to drop towards the floor. Don't let go of that lift. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. I hope that glute is burning a little bit. If not, next time take that weight up. Start with some single leg bridges here. Up and down. Think about the muscles that you're using. We're aiming to work glutes, so feel that glute lengthening at the bottom and then contracting to squeeze you up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it up there. Pulse up and down. Abs still connected. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it lifted. Tap down and up. Down and up. Breathe. Lift. Glutes. Flatten abs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and down. That is all of the tough work done. We're going to stretch out a little bit here. Cross one leg over, and your hands are going to go on the same side as that leg, and just twist open to stretch out and open out that bottom part of the torso and the waist. Breathe down into that area. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch other leg over, twist towards that side, lifting the opposite hip off of the mat. Breathe down into that waist. Come wide split position here. So open those legs nice and wide, sit up tall and try to hinge forwards over those legs, even if you don't get too far. Toes, knees facing the ceiling, not pointing forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross those legs, open the chest, so hands behind you. Open the chest up and breathe into those pecs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come forward. That is it for our workout for today. I hope you enjoyed. See if you can go a little bit heavier next time. If you haven't yet seen, we do have a pregnancy and postpartum channel which takes you through pregnancy, through postpartum to build and maintain strength. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. It really does help me out with the whole algorithm thing, and I'll have another video for you soon.